Are we live? Malik? What's up, everybody? We did it. We made it through the new year, 2023. Funny how, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We got Malik on the ones and fives. We got the gorgeous Rob Gargiulo.
6 and 7s.
Still wearing his Christmas gift.
That's right. Did I wear this last time? Oh,
Did he wear it last?
That's I did.
No, but,
That's so embarrassing.
but listen, it was almost over a week ago, and guess what?
Yeah, but when you're on camera, you got to rotate your shirts.
Bro, let me explain something to you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but you look handsome. They're like, oh, look, he's wearing the same thing, but
Rob,
look how cut he is.
It's called layering. I'm layering, so you don't even know what I have stains. To be honest with you, I was gonna wear the T-shirt, but I have stains on it. So, but and we got Angel on the ones and twos. We're switching out people left and right because, bro, that's how we roll. If one man falls, another man steps in the spot. I don't even know what number episode this is. We might be at 25. Guys, doesn't matter. We're here. We're happy you guys are here. I'm a little sick because I'm not vaxxed. You know me.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought vaxxed. From all of our conversations, I totally went, that guy's vaxxed and boosted. And
you know what my vaccine is, bro? There's a homeless group that hangs out near my apartment. Every morning, I give them a high five, and I just wipe I swear to God, but they got me.
Can I tell you, like, in the midst of the pandemic, I didn't know, like, in the beginning stages of it, you were worried. You're like, all right, I got to be cautious.
Because I was with my mom, yeah.
So I went and I visited family in New Jersey at the time, and my dad decided, hey, let's go. The city was bare, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
We lived 2 hours away because everything was closed down, so everything was shut down. My dad goes, we should go see what Philadelphia is like. And I'm like, that's a great idea. So we take my kid up to Philadelphia, and the first thing he does, we get outside the Liberty Bell, and we're walking up to the Liberty Bell, and there's a very nice transient, a homeless gentleman. And
very nice.
Well, I mean, he wasn't like screaming weird things or anything. He was just like, hey, how's it going? You guys coming to see Liberty Bell? And I was like, yeah. And then he went and he gave me a high five, and I'm like, I'm good. And I gave him like this. And then he goes to give my son a high five, and my son's 10 at the time, and my son high fives him and fist bumps him. And I go, dude, you don't do that when there's not a pandemic going on, and you're going up and high fiving hobos during a pandemic? No.
And those kids are just sick maggots. Yeah. I got sick because of a kid.
Oh.
And I think the homeless thing didn't help. But bro, I'm telling you guys right now, if you want to build up an immune system, those are one of the main things you have to do is fucking kids, touch your face. Dude, I don't watch, like Maverick hand sanitizes his hands 20 times a day. I'm like, bro,
That's too much.
No, bro, it's too much. And his hands are going to look like, you know the White Walkers from Game of Thrones? His hands, when he's 30, are going to look paper thin. Like, you gotta just live your life.
Well, I knew a guy that would never use any type of soap or antibacterial or any of that stuff, and he said it was because he was building up his immunity against germs. I'm like, bro, you're 400 pounds. I don't think germs are what's gonna get you. It's gonna be that heart. It's gonna be an artery, not the germs.
Cholesterol. Can you stop the cholesterol? Oh my God, dude. So yeah, new year. I feel fantastic.
You're supposed to say that.
No,
it's a new year. It's a new me.
No. But I was talking to Malik about this too. Where I'm like, Malik, what are your resolutions and and he was just like, same as me, bro. Here's the thing. The same thing with New Year's to me is the same thing as Christmas and Thanksgiving. Why do we need a day in the year to do this reset or a day of giving and loving? Like, bro, all these people that are like, man, it's Christmas. You only give and you give a shit about people one day, and you're the most vocal about it. Hey, everybody, I'm giving turkeys. I'm doing this. You could do that every day. Malik, you made a great point. Malik's like, you don't got to spend money and shit, but just you could be giving and generous and loving and caring. I'm the older I'm getting, bro, I'm separating myself from the norms of human society, of especially American society. And it's like, bro, nothing changed. Like I feel good. I mean, I'm not drinking for the whole year. That's my one.
That is
mark my words, everybody, for 1 year.
That's dedication.
And it might go. I'm not even. And mind you, it's not easy when there's a bottle of fucking Kettle, Gentleman's Jack. There's liquor over there. There was a tequila bottle that some guy threw outside. I want it.
But that's your day job. Your night job is a comedian, where you go into comedy clubs where their business model is selling booze. The more booze the audience drinks, the more they're gonna laugh, the better the time is. So you're surrounded by booze at your day job, and then you go to your night job, and it's basically telling dick jokes in a bar.
And 2 drink minimum. But notice that there's no maximum. They don't go, yo, you can't get 6. So I performed this weekend at Miami Improv with Marlon Wayans. Dude, he has grown as a comedian because when he first started, I was around. You know, I know every brand new comedian. I don't give a shit if you're famous. To me, it's harder if you're known because they give you that initial, oh, yo,
yes,
it's this guy. But then they go like this. Now what are you saying? They'll give you 5 minutes. I'll say 5 minutes of holy shit. We're trying to take pictures. The white chicks guy is here, bro. His stand-up. I was impressed and surprised because his mother, God rest her soul, she passed away. And bro, the stories. Sometimes it takes that little levee to break where you're just like, I'm going all in. So it was something good to watch. He let me go on. He let me perform. I was there with my boy. I got to see my boy Craig Wayans. Bro, this dude.
Wait, so there's another Wayans that nobody knows.
Let me explain something to you,
Craig.
bro. Because
I've heard Marlon, I've heard Sean, I know Damon Jr., and I know Damon Sr.
Keenan. Dude, there's, like, watch this. Ready? Let's say right now there's 300 Wayans. I'm not joking. 301. They just, bro, they just had another one. Like I said this to Damon Jr. once. I said, condoms to the Wayans are like kryptonite to Superman. If you pull pull out a Magnum in front of the Wayans, they're like, no. And bro, listen, more power to him. Hey, there's only 5 of my Oshanas. I'm proud of them, bro. They got that bloodline's gonna go for a long time.
Dude, it's got to be difficult to be like, because I don't know when Marlon started.
I'm gonna say
stand-up.
4 years. I'll say 4 years, bro. 5 maybe.
Wow.
4.
So, but think about that. Your brothers are all famous. Like Damon,
your brother's a legend.
But Keenan was a legend too. So they're all legends in comedy. And then you're like, well, what am I gonna do? We're done making scary movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do stand up. It's like you're right though. People when they watch comedy, they'll watch a celebrity act and they'll give them a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But if you're not funny, you're getting off the stage. I watched Steve-O at Side Splitters in Tampa. It's a great little comedy club.
Yeah.
It was when Steve-O had first started, and everybody's just waiting. You're like, okay, yeah, tell me a story about Johnny Knoxville. When's he gonna staple his dick to his thigh?
Yeah,
that's what you're sitting there watching and waiting for.
Yeah.
And so it's got to be hard to be the guy that's famous because when you go out and do stand up and the crowd knows who that person is, then they start yelling, "White chicks, Wayans brothers, Pops, what's up?
Do the dance, do the dance." You're like, no.
And so to get good at that craft while having to battle not only coming from a rich, successful family of people who've done it forever and way better, and then also having to battle being famous, that's tough.
Oh, dude, it's tough. But I'm telling you right now, bro. I sat there. I was on the side. I got a little video of it too, bro. I was like, just like whole different. I mean, mind you, he's still fun. He's still playing games. He's still being silly, little ass jokes, whatever. But then once it shifted gears to that serious part, I was learning shit, bro. Because think about it, to take really sad tragedy, your mother dying, some people's kids die, a plane, something, you have a disease, to make that, to have the balls, first of all, to talk about it, and then number 2, to find the way to make it funny, bro. Because initially, when you go, yo, my mom died, I don't give a shit. Nobody's talking. The room is dead quiet. Now you got to go, but whatever, man, that bitch. Boom. Switch. You're like, oh, okay, he's calling her bitch. But yeah, dude, I mean, tragedy is the funniest thing.
So did you have fun? Because I know that you don't get out and do it much right now.
I don't, bro. And somebody the other day, like one of the guys, Brady, the guy that you met, he was like, he's thinking about possibly coming down here. He's like, when are you getting up? I go, bro, I work Monday through Friday. I mean, Fridays I'm sometimes on the road doing comedy. There's no energy in me to finish work at 5. Rob, I know you do this. Drive somewhere to go do a 10-minute set to be in a room of 5 people. And I'm not, mind you, I'm not acting like I'm better than anybody, or I'm like, oh, bro, I've been in front of rooms that had 3,500, 500, 1,000, 2,000. I can't go backwards, but to work out this muscle, I'm just telling my jokes to you guys in the office. I'm dead serious. Yeah. I can't. But I was nervous because I'm like, how am I gonna just jump in, like, you know what I mean? Because think about it, if you're not practicing, it's difficult.
And then on top of that, it's when people go to see a celebrity act, and then somebody else comes out before the celebrity act, They're like, what's going on? Where's Marlon Wayans? Is Marlon Wayans canceled? What's going on? Marlon Wayans supposed to be here. I paid to see Marlon Wayans. I paid to see Vincent Oshana.
Yeah.
So now you have to go out and you have to battle that audience going, who is this guy? I paid to see the guy from White Chicks, and now I got this Middle Eastern fella.
Yeah, 100%. They don't know. They're not paying attention to what time. Like, they're not like, oh, that's a feature. Oh, that. They're like, where's the guy? I didn't pay to see you. So it's actually cool when you do make them. Dude, I went in. Because I had 10 minutes. I just punched them right in the face.
Oh, that's good. You can't do it in 5 because they'll give you a guest spot and they'll be like, all right, come out and do 5. And it's like, dude, by the time I get into my act, I'm already 2 or 3 minutes in. Yeah. And now all of a sudden I got to get the audience on board to bond with me, like me, enjoy my jokes in 5 minutes. It's too short.
Like Angel, if somebody walks up to like, hey man, how you doing? But yeah, I'm chilling. Just the break in the ice. Okay, now I finally go, okay, his name is Angel. He's from New York. Now you have 2 minutes to make them laugh.
Yep, and then get off the stage.
Yeah, because, bro, the initial, I tell people all the time, bro, you walk out on stage, especially if you're not famous, everybody is like, who the hell are you? Number one. Number 2, what the hell are you going to talk about? And if you don't get them like that, did I ever tell you about the story about what happened with me and, so Pookie Wigginton, who, he works, I think he's Kevin Hart's business manager. He runs Chocolate Sundays.
His name's Pookie.
He played basketball. That's his nickname.
Oh, so it's not like he was
on
the birth certificate.
But,
it's Pookie.
No. But I love everybody knows him as Pookie. Trust me. Even in the industry, everybody knows him as Pookie.
Can I guess the ethnicity of Pookie?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can guess what it is without having to say. But I can't pull off that name.
He's white from, no, I'm joking.
But like, if I introduce myself, I'm like, what's up, Vinny? I'm Pookie. No, what's your, all right, Simon.
And if you say it like that, too. No, but Rob, if you say it and you don't break, you're like this. So what's your name? Vinny, what's yours? Pookie. And then somebody's touch you like, get the fuck off.
Yeah, get off Pookie.
I'm Pookie, bro. What's up? But, nah, dude, he hit me up. Anyway, long story short, he runs a Laugh Factory. It's called Chocolate Sundays in LA, which is, bro, one of the dopest, hottest. Bro, think about it. It's Sunday, and their second show doesn't start till like 10:30. It's on the books at 9, but dude, it's a hip hop crowd. People are coming in dressed up nice. Long story short, I'll never forget this. I'm at the Laugh Factory. Eddie Murphy's downstairs with his entourage, no joke. And the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, to me, has the best setup, best comedy club setup in all of LA, bro. To me, since I've been any comedy room, the Laugh Factory in Hollywood is the number one. It's like a small theater, bro. You're down there. There's an upstairs balcony. Okay. You're surrounded, bro. I got goosebumps. You're surrounded. People are looking down on you. So you got to command this. I'm happy it's not around, but it's a 6th stage, bro. It's packed. Everybody and their mother's there, from Eddie Murphy. Cat Williams is upstairs on the mezzanine. And, bro, we're all, like, in the side bullpen. All the other comedians that are dying to go up that are starting out, we're all, like, hoping and praying, and God willing, if there was ever a chance. Pookie's running around looking for somebody. The show hasn't started because Chocolate Sundays does a first impressions, which they find young and upcoming comedians. It takes you 6 months to a year to even get on this list. Okay. Then you go up. Before there's the DJ isn't even out yet. It's just a girl going, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Laugh Factory. Give yourself a round of applause. First comedian coming up, and they just bring you on stage. It's 3 minutes. Everybody's talking, drinking, acting crazy, bro. It's fucking difficult. Then once you do 3 of those spots, and it takes like 2 years, then they give you a graduation spot, then another whatever spot, and then you can become a regular if you keep passing. So I'm up there, and I see Pookie just run. This guy, he looks like he's looking for somebody. I go, hey, Pookie, who are you looking for? He's like, no, I'm looking for a comedian. I go, a comedian didn't show up to go up. I go, Pookie, I'll never forget this moment. I go, let me cold open right now. Give me 5 minutes. If I don't murder, if I don't kill, you could punch me in the face. And I'm not joking. He goes, if you don't murder, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you in the face. And I went, okay. Bro, ladies and gentlemen, shut your phones off. Vincent Oshana, Rob, you know this in comedy. When everything's aligned, everything is hitting right. I went up there, bro. What's up? Yo, my energy. Nobody was ordering drinks. They were all like, who is this psycho? Bro, 5 minutes. I get a standing ovation. Nice. He runs up. He goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, everybody, yeah. Clap, clap, clap. He goes, he tells everybody that's scheduled. He goes, you have to do this. This is his first time. He goes, I'm graduating him through the whole, what do y'all think? Give a round of applause. If y'all think I should skip him to be a regular. And then that next Sunday I had a guest spot. And then, bro, that place is just
Wow.
Ridiculous. So, yeah, he hit me up. I don't know where the hell I was going with Pookie. Why did I even bring Pookie up?
Well, we started with you were quitting drinking for a year, and then we got into your time at the Improv. So I had a feeling that the quitting drinking had something to do with the Improv.
And then something with whatever it is, it was good. But, yeah, dude, it's like I'm never, hear me out. I think there's 3 levels of alcoholism. There's 3 types of alcoholism.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going to find out which one you are right now.
All 3.
An angel, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. There's the person that drinks when people are drinking, but they go for the gusto. Like, they can't just have 1 or 2. I'm like me, bro. If I was out when people are drinking, I've never had somebody go, do you want a shot? And I went, no, I'm never that person. That's one type of alcoholism. Second type of alcoholism is like just, lunchtime you're having one. Yeah, when you go home, yeah, whatever, sometimes at lunch. But you have to have it. The other ones are the ones that wake up hungover and there's like, fuck it, and they have to drink. So you're number 3, Rob.
No, because I don't have to wake up and do it, but I do have to do it to unwind, which is part of my New Year's resolution, which I already broke. Because New Year's Eve fell on Saturday night into Sunday.
Yeah,
so you're supposed to start all these great behaviors for a new year on a Sunday. Sundays for me are drinking, going to the beach, barbecuing, and I went, well, I'm not giving that up. And so I said to my wife, okay, well, we're going to start the New Year's resolution because my New Year's resolution, not as strong as yours. Yeah. Mine was not to drink Monday through Thursday. Because there's no reason for it. I come home, I go to my office. When I get home, I sit in front of my computer. I have a nice glass of whiskey on the rocks. Okay. I do some work, and then I go to bed. I go, do I really need the glass of whiskey? Can I cut that out and see? And
are you going to try it? So
I'm day 2 into it, and I went, all right, this is good. I don't need to go to a meeting.
But you say you don't drink Monday through
Thursday. Because Friday night, come on, what are you working for? Everybody's working for the weekend.
I respect that because I'm the type of person, bro. I'm telling you right now, if I drink on Friday, Saturday, somebody's like, let's go have one. Dude, this is the craziest thing about alcoholics. You're hungover, you feel like shit, and then somebody goes, you have one more to hair the dog, it'll make you, and you go, all right. Yeah. I'll go have a bloody, they're like, tomato juice works. Yeah, but there's fucking vodka in it, you dumbass.
I had buddies that were like, you got to smoke this weed, it'll get over your hangover. And I'm like, so I'm just replacing one stimulant with another to try and get back to normal?
Yeah, they don't make sense. Fun. So didn't you, coming into the office, you told me you had to tell me a story about you almost getting your ass beat.
Oh, yes. I almost got beat up by, I would say, a group of 8 to 10 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
Not even like a cool story.
What? I know it doesn't sound cool.
A bunch of juniors in high school almost kicked the shit out of me.
Okay, how, where, what?
All right, so I went, you were talking about having to work your way up into a comedy scene. All right, I am not at your level where I have TV credits and stuff like that. So I can't just, I don't have that ability to go get a guest spot at the Improv, have somebody see me and then book me. I have to go back to the way that I did it in Tampa and the way I did it in Fort Myers. Every time I move to a new scene, you start at the ground level, going to open mics, meeting other comics. So last Wednesday, I go to an open mic. Nobody shows up. So first of all, this is not the face that can walk around a restaurant looking for other people. Like, you do 2 or 3 loops, and people are like, what the hell's that guy doing? I saw people starting to get their phones out, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm here for jokes. But I do not have, the face that can just walk around
unless
a place
looking.
And then if I try and smile, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, it looks like it hurts.
And
it looks like it hurts.
Uncomfortable. Yeah. So eventually the open mic starts. 2 other people show up. And while we're waiting for the open mic, I'm talking to the guy that's hosting the open mic. And I went out with the mentality of not drinking the night. It's a Wednesday. Let's just try and not drink.
Beautiful.
The guy, as we're waiting for other comics to show up, because you can't do an open mic with 2 guys. What, are we each going to run 45 minutes for an audience of people that doesn't give a shit?
Yeah.
So we're waiting for other comics to show up. He's like, let me buy you a beer. And I'm like, all right.
Okay.
So then I return the favor. I buy him a beer.
So now
and
you're
I'm
2
like,
in.
now we're even.
Now you're 2 in.
Now I'm 2 in. Then he comes back after that second and buys me another. So now I'm like, I don't want
3 beers.
I don't want to be drinking anymore. But now it's the onus is on me. The ball's in my court. He's bought me 2 drinks. I bought him 1. I have to return the favor.
Oh, God.
So I buy him another drink. So now we're 4 drinks in. My open mic happens. I hang out till the end. I'm not drunk or anything, but I've had 4 beers. It's been 3 or 4 hours. And I decide, all right, you know what? I'm going to keep the night going.
Oh, God.
Let's keep this night going. So I'll stop at the Cumberland Farms on the way home. So I pull into the Cumberland Farms, and I get out of my car, and a group of guys is in a parking lot that couldn't be any further than a football field's length away. So they're 100 yards away.
Okay.
And they're on the other end of the parking lot. And as I get out of my Tesla, I hear one of the kids yell, "Teslas are gay!" And now I'm like, oh, they're fucking gay.
He's a football field away.
A football field away. Right. But I'm the only one in the Cumberland Farms parking lot. And I'm like, look, I didn't even do the move where I'm going to look around because I know there's nobody else here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm gay, am I? All right, let's see how this plays out. So I walk into the Cumberland Farms, I grab a 12-pack of Corona, and then I went to the food aisle to see if they had eggs. Because I was like, yeah, I'm gay, I'll egg them. That's
you swear to God.
I was going to do a drive-by egging.
And
now it's like the 17-year-old in me is going. It's like, all right, how... So then I'm like, they don't have any eggs. All they have was bacon, and you can't do a drive-by bacon.
You can't. Yeah, I mean, which would be weird.
Like, here, you guys cook this when you get home.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess I just got to man up and face them. You can't get called out and not do anything about it as a man.
You won't be able to sleep.
As an American citizen, I wouldn't be able to. So I get in my car, and I back up, and I drive the 100 yards over to the other side of the parking lot, and then I roll down my window, and I go, who called the car gay? Just like that. Just like that. And they all just stare at me like they don't know what I'm talking about. And I go, guys, it's only you guys and me in this parking lot. Who yelled the car's gay? And one guy's like, nobody said anything, man. And I'm like, come on, guys. I said, now you guys are being pussies. And I was like, the only thing that's gayer than this car is a group of 17-year-old dudes hanging out in a parking lot together.
That's so great.
And then one of the guys goes, oh, yeah? Well, my truck's going to beat your gay car's ass. And I went, you did call the car gay. And then that's when it hit me that there's 10 of them.
Yeah,
and I couldn't fight one 17-year-old, let alone 10. So then I'm like, oh, yeah? And I'm like debating whether I'm going to get out of the car. I went, oh, yeah, car's gay. All right, let's race. That's what I said. Let's race. Let's do it, big guy.
By the way, you're going from about to do a drive-by egging.
Yes.
To racing
to now drag
a bunch
racing
of kids.
17-year-olds.
While your family's home.
Better than assaulting a 17-year-old. I could have done that.
But and you what? You're working to do bacon, but some of them might be Muslim.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be. What if they're Muslim and they don't like the pork?
Yeah, that's the
then
worst.
it's a hate crime.
Yeah, that's a hate crime.
So then I'm like, come on, let's race. And now none of them are moving. I'm like, come on, pussies. And now I'm honking my horn. But the Tesla horn is not a horn that you can honk and scare people. It's like it is. It's a gay horn. The car is not gay, but the horn is. Because I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I go beep beep. Come on, let's race! Yeah. Beep, beep. So none of them are gay. So then they just start yelling that I'm gay. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I drive home, and I go to my wife. I walk in the door, and she's like, what's going on? And I was like, you want to go beat up some 17-year-olds? She goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then she took my phone away because that's how I control my car. Because I was like, I'm getting a bat. I'm going back.
Dude,
and she's like, no, you're not. I was
so
like,
what was how'd you separate from them?
I just drove. I slowly pulled away in my gay electric car. And it's not even like it has like a cool
It's
muffler.
quiet.
Like, how like some guys, they'll peel out and they're like,
yeah, you just hear gravel in the tires. Yeah, it's so funny.
As I pull away.
Driving away in that is so funny.
But when was the last time? It made me wonder. I go, because I called my buddy the next day and I started telling him the story and I was like, when was the last time you got in a fight? And he had to think and he's like, Jesus, we're 37. We went to college together. We graduated in 2009 from college.
Yeah.
And he goes, the last time I was in a fight was when I was in a fraternity in college. So you're talking about not fighting for 15 years.
Dude.
When was the last time you got into a fist fight? Yeah.
Holy shit.
And Angel, you're up next. So think.
It would have been funny if I was just like, what's today? Thursday? I beat the shit out of some guy in front. No.
If you're like, when's the last time? Right now, motherfucker.
The last time it was in L.A.
Cool.
Fuck, it was, it was at a bar. But dude, I was crazy in L.A.
Could you fight today if you needed to?
Right now? Oh, yeah. I could always fight. Am I going to be winded and not? Oh, bro, I had my friend Rico, God rest his soul, had great hands from Boston. I mean, he could fucking fight. Okay. And he's sticking up for one. He's fighting. So he's at a bar. Mind you, this is the type of guy, I'd walk in his house, and out of the bedroom would come, I'm not joking, I can't make this up, an empty refrigerator box. Think about the height.
Yeah.
And he's in there naked with a girl, and they're having sex, and he just falls on the floor, and I'm like, Rico.
Why?
He's crazy, bro. No bed sheets. He was one of a kind. He's the one that got poisoned in that fentanyl situation with what's her shitty ass face name. Anyway, so long story short, this girl now, he's broken up with her, and they come to the sports bar that we're at, and now her boyfriend, the new boyfriend, is trying to be tough with Rico. Rico's like, come outside. Bro, we go outside. They're going at it. Rico lumps him up. The guy's gushing blood. And then, Angel whoops his ass. Now, we're going down the street. He's like like you could hear him. He's visibly and like his vocally, everything's like, and I see the guys. I go, Rico. The guy's running. He's like, oh shit. Oh God. I go, if you want me to beat him up, or he's like, no. They start going at it. The guy's kind of getting a better hand. So now I'm like, okay, we got to break it up, bro. The cops are like, woo! You hear the cops are coming, right? And bro, I have to tell the exact truth. All right. I'm like, guys, the cops are coming. You guys, because the other guy's blood. I go, just tell them that you guys got jumped by a couple of black dudes. Just no, listen, bro. Listen. I go, no, because Joe, we're in that type of neighborhood. I go, just say a couple black. And no, I'll never forget this. Okay. All right. Everybody agrees. The black guys jumped. All right. Cool. Cops showed up. By the way, we'll just walk. We could just leave. Like, hey, we got jumped. Everybody's okay. We're all cool. We didn't hit it. No, we were fighting for our lives and leave. As soon as the cop goes, what happened? Rico, the girlfriend now comes up and it goes, is that what happened? He goes, no. She's just mad that I fucked her in her ass in a refrigerator box. And the other guy's like, come on, dude. Like, what? The cop's like, just get him out of here, please.
Yeah, that would be if like that was part of the thing that I go, man, if I get into a fight with these kids, I don't have my inhaler, I'm asthamatic. What's gonna happen? Like none of them are gonna punch me and then go, oh, and we're gonna call your wife to bring your inhaler.
Your heart just stops, bro. Which I mean, speaking of messed up shit, do you guys see what happened with the Monday Night Football?
So I did not, because I am not a sports fan per se. I like wrestling, but I don't really watch that much football. But here's what I kept seeing. So maybe you can fill me in.
Go ahead.
What I kept seeing were videos after the hit. The second after. They weren't showing the actual hit.
They wouldn't show you the hit.
But they were showing the hit right after the effects of the hit, and then everybody started saying he had cardiac arrest and that he may have been vaccinated.
So, all right, so Monday Night Football, the Monday night game was the Buffalo Bills against the Cincinnati Bengals. And Buffalo safety Damar Hamlin, bro, the Jefferson's running. Who's the guy that was running towards him? A player from for Cincinnati runs into him. He makes the tackle, but his helmet hits him in the chest. Rob. So he falls down, and brief second he gets up, stands up, and then just collapse. Bro, you know when somebody falls like that?
Yeah, I did see him stand up and then fall over.
Yeah,
and bro, that ain't good.
He goes into cardiac arrest. So he basically died on the field. They brought out the defibrillator. They shock him. They bring him back. They sedated him in the hospital. He's still listed in critical condition. They put him to sleep and put a tube down his throat to breathe. And bro, a couple of things that when this hit, because it happened last night when I was writing, and a couple things that hit me. The first thing, I was like, he's young, what, 24? 24 years old.
Yep.
Instantly, people were like, oh, this is happening a lot. Even though we talk about it, died suddenly, 24 years old, COVID, was he vaxxed? It's like, did you even watch the hit or the game? He got hit. Can you find the angel? Is there any way you can find the hit for Rob? Rob, and you're going to see it, bro. And the doctor did a really quick, the guy, very, very impressed. He did this thing where he's like, there are really rare circumstances where either when you're breathing or your heart is in a certain rhythm and you get hit that hard in the chest. And mind you, bro, this is a football player sprinting at you and you tackle him and the helmet hits you in the chest. If he could find it, the hit is pretty messed up. But anyway, there's a couple things that bothered me. Conspiracy theorists were like, not conspiracy theorists, but like, oh, vaccine. Was he vaxxed? Like, but mind you, this guy is fighting for his life, and that's all people are going to be talking. Like, look, this is the hit. Look at this number 3.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, here we go. Watch this. Watch this, Rob.
He's for the Bills, so the white jersey.
He's coming. Boom. That hit right there. Look at number 3. Look at number 3. He gets up.
Now he stands up. Yep. And then watch.
His heart.
Bam.
Done. Wow.
Oh, man.
So here's the thing, Rob.
By medical personnel on the field.
Yeah, we don't need the volume. But so, bro, everybody's crying. Josh Allen, everybody's, dude, it's emotional. You live with the guy. You play with the guy. You guys are all family. So that happens. And then the second thing that pissed me off, did you see what Skip Bayless tweeted?
No. I know that he's been called. They've asked him to apologize.
Bayless, first of all, I dislike this Cowboy-loving idiot. And, hey, guess what? I wouldn't expect anything less from a Cowboys fan. He tweets this, nothing is more important. No, that's not the tweet.
That's the apology.
That's the apology.
There's got to be a one before that.
Yeah, what's the one before this one?
Okay.
Oh, is it not? No, hold on. Can you just Google
Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless.
Damar Hamlin.
Skip Bayless tweet Damar Hamlin. This piece of I should have written it. Oh, I'm dropping shit again.
It's okay.
That's gonna be one of those days. Skip Bayless tweet that piece of shit. This shit really pissed me off.
Skip Bayless tries to clarify Damar Hamlin tweet after intense criticism. Skip Bayless dragged for tweet. He probably deleted the tweet.
No,
he
didn't. No, he didn't. Yeah, keep going.
Please join me.
No, wait. Did he?
There it is.
All right, this is okay. So Skip Bayless, idiot. This guy's literally fighting for his life on the field, and he posts this. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Bro, what a heartless... Look at how many people saw the tweet.
141.6 million?
Bro.
Wow. I love that feature, by the way.
Isn't that great?
Thank you, Elon Musk.
Yeah, thanks, Elon. What does that mean? That means how many people saw it?
That's how many people actually saw the
Yeah,
tweet,
that's how
which
many
is a
people saw it.
fantastic way
That's amazing.
to measure analytics. Because engagement, not everybody engages. Not everybody likes,
Somebody
not
just
everybody
sees.
but at least you can see the reach that people have now.
And so, mind you, I go on there, and all the famous blue checkmark people, from basketball players to Colin Kaepernick, who he had to bring race involved because Skip has done some racist shit in the past. But I posted something. You know what I posted?
Go ahead.
I go. What? Can you go to my tweet? you have my tweet on there?
Yeah.
But this is Angel's first day on the mic, so.
Okay.
So wait, listen.
all right,
I got locked for 12 hours. Could you zoom in?
What did you tweet?
Just zoom in a little bit. I tweeted, of course you're going to go back. Of course you're going to go. What the fuck are you doing?
It's not me.
Right there. Just stay right there.
Yep.
Of course you're going to go backtrack now. I hope you get explosive diarrhea for the rest of your life.
And that was against the rules of Twitter?
And Twitter locks me out for 12 hours because I was abusive and harassing.
You wish diarrhea on a man.
I wish explosive diarrhea because apparently if I just said, oh,
maybe if you just said diarrhea, it wouldn't have been flagged.
Because I guess I'm hoping something bad. Like, I thought Elon was going to fix something like, come on.
But, okay, this is going to sound heartless because I'm glad that the guy is okay and in critical condition. But I kind of do understand Skip Bayless's point in the fact that there's that saying, the show must go on. And 100%. I understand that a human life is in the balance, and I get that. Yeah. So we take the time to send him on his way to the hospital. And if he gets to the hospital and they check back in and they go, hey, he's okay, everything's cool, resume the game.
Then I
go for it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Back in 1999, can you do me a favor? Can you Google Owen Hart death? And Owen Hart was a wrestler, Bret Hart's brother. Do you remember? Do you know who Bret Hart is?
Bret Hart, the wrestler.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
All right, so Owen Hart had this gimmick where he would come down from the rafters dressed as a character called the Blue Blazer. Yeah. They were at an arena, and I don't remember how high the fall was, but you've been in arenas. He was in the rafters of the arena and was supposed to propel down. He fell May 23rd, 1999. He fell at, what arena was that? Let me see. Can you pull up the article? The Kemper Arena is where he died, age 34. This guy fell in the middle of a pay-per-view. He falls, hits the turnbuckle, it crushes his sternum. He dies in the wrestling ring, and then they continue the pay-per-view.
What?
See, now that's where I go, no, you stop. A guy dies on the field. Yes. This guy, I know he had cardiac arrest.
I mean, technically, cardiac arrest means your heart stopped.
I'm not saying that they should have gone on with the game, but I do understand a sports commentator coming out and going, guys, the show must go on. What's going to happen now? What are they? Because how do you resume now? What do they do for the next game?
I think tonight, I'm going to check. I think Monday night.
So what's the difference between them doing the game tonight and continuing it last night? Because we still don't have any indication about the guy.
I think it's because last night they thought he was going to die. I think how can they continue if there was a dead player?
Okay. The other question I have for you, do you have a problem with people questioning whether or not the vaccine was behind it?
I have a problem with people questioning the vaccine because I saw with my own eyes a helmet crushing this guy in the chest. That has to do. I mean, I don't know if, let's say, something with the vaccine would weaken the heart or something, but that type of hit, I mean, people get hit like that all the time, but right there at the specific time, I personally don't think.
I'm not happy that people are out there saying that, but I also am, I don't feel it's a weird feeling, but I feel like, not that there's hope, it's very hard to explain, but for so long you couldn't say that shit. You couldn't say that person died suddenly, were they vaccinated? Because then all of a sudden you're an anti-vaxxer. But then this guy gets hit on the field and people start questioning, like legitimate people. Like my wife, who works in the medical industry, she went, do you think there was anything to do with the vaccine? So now people are actually waking up and questioning when they're seeing somebody of a young age in top physical shape falling over in a field of play, and they're going, well, could that have something to do with the vaccine? It actually makes me feel like, hey, people are questioning things. That actually gives me like a little bit of weird hope where I'm like, maybe it's because I don't believe we landed on the moon and I believe Bigfoot's real and I'm crazy. Yeah. But it actually makes me feel hope that there's people out there that are questioning things and going, because you go, what will it take for America and the rest of the world to wake up if this vaccine is actually dangerous and causing blood clotting? What would it take? You know what it would take? A famous person collapsing on the red carpet or on a sports field
100%.
For us to have this conversation. Yeah. And I feel like now people are actually waking up to that stuff and they're starting to question, okay, well, was this guy vaccinated? And once you start questioning, well, have I been told the truth about the vaccine? That opens up a door where you start questioning, well, have I been told the truth about COVID? Have I been told the truth about 9/11? Have I been told the truth about JFK? And right now the answers are JFK, no, COVID, yet to be determined, and 9/11. You believe a bunch of dudes in caves orchestrated a way to fly planes into buildings 5,000 miles away?
Absolutely not. And it's like, bro, and that's a great point. And it's now, the older we're getting, the more technology is, and now, because information now, it's rampant, bro. If something's kind of bullshit, we're like, mind you though, they know how to suppress the truth. But after a while, bro, people start, I hate whistleblowers.
But that's why they don't like Elon, because Elon has now removed that gateway of guarding the truth, because now he's in charge. Yeah. And that's kind of why I'm like, hey, this is good that we're having this conversation. I hope the guy's okay. And I hope it had nothing to do with the vaccine and he wasn't vaccinated, or it was. I could care less. Yeah. But the fact that we're actually able to open that dialogue and have people who never questioned the government before, who just did what they were told and said, yes, I will eat the bugs and I will like it. Now those people are going, well, wait a minute. Yeah. That guy's in great shape. Why is he just falling? And they're wrong on this one because you see the hate. Exactly. But at least they're having that conversation.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, like you. 100%, bro. Because I mean, during like the past year, I've been seeing. I'll say 6 months to a year. I've been seeing more and more just younger people collapsing and blood clotting, not necessarily dying, fainting, and not. There's something's off.
And it sounds dumb when I was a kid. But when I was a kid, when I was in my teenagers, I don't remember athletes that I watched growing up dying at a young age. The first one that I remember was Steve McNair. And Steve McNair didn't die of natural causes. Steve McNair died because of a murder-suicide. A woman shot him in the head and then shot herself. But that was the first, like, I can remember the first athlete growing up that died. Think of all the soccer players that have fainted on the field over the past 2 years. Think about, wasn't there a story that another football player just ended up dying? A guy that was young and in his 30s. Dying.
A 16-year-old soccer player dead.
And these guys are in great shape. Like, I die at 36. People go, yeah, look at him. But when you look at that guy and he's in great shape, you know, that guy's got hip dents and abs. How is he dying at 36? It makes you question shit.
Something. Yeah, exactly. And then that's the thing. At least now we could question it. Back then, bro, think about it. Just 2 years ago, if you opened your mouth, everybody shunned you. You couldn't get the word out. You couldn't tweet. Your account was locked. You were suspended. Now it's like, okay, but here's my thing. I think, Rob, they did that. Now the cat's out of the bag. Now they're like, whatever. What are you going to do?
I don't think this one's going away. Huh? I think enough time has gone by between the JFK assassination and today where if they came out and they were like, look, we did it. I think there would be people that are upset, but I don't think there's enough outrage that we would do anything about it. I also think that if we came out today and didn't say we were behind 9/11, but we knew it was going to happen and we didn't act. Yeah. I don't know if there would be that much outrage against by the American public. But I think if they came out and Fauci goes, yes, you know what? We did create this virus. It did leak from a lab. We knew for the entire time. We knew the implications of this vaccine, and we still forced everybody to take it.
Yeah.
I think because it's so frequent and so into people's minds right now, that then there would be action. But the other shit, they could come out tomorrow and go, you know what? We funded Bin Laden to do it. What are you going to fucking do? Of course. What do you mean?
Dude,
And nobody's going to do shit.
Bro, he was our boy. Like same with Saddam Hussein. Bro, there was only, I think, 6 commercial flights that left during 9/11.
The Bin Laden family was on one of them.
The Bin Laden family.
That'd be like if they found a bunch of cooked, eating people, and then they go, you know what? We're going to get Jeffrey Dahmer's parents an Uber out of town.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, yeah.
That is your prime suspect. You don't get rid of the family and ship them off.
It was all like 6 different flights on commercial flights. So the #1 suspected terrorist, orchestrated terrorist of this whole, one of the worst things since Pearl Harbor, and you're going to let all of them go home. Weird. You only do that to people that you like.
There's just so many. When it comes to, I wish we could have somebody that could come in and talk about. Maybe we do that if this lasts another year.
Yeah.
We should do that on the 9/11 anniversary, where we have somebody come in and get, because there's so many different things about 9/11 that don't add up. The dancing Israelis, the fact that these are guys that are Muslim extremists who are in titty bars snorting coke in California with CIA agents. There was one guy that had an apartment that these guys lived in that had ties to the CIA, and you go, and nobody knew that this was going to happen.
Yeah, bro. Not to go. I'm going to go backwards. When you said if this thing lasts another year, you mean the podcast?
Yes, or my life. I'm not sure which.
Malik,
it will, but look at the rotating cast of characters.
If this doesn't work out, so everything past that in my head, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Well, look, we've run through. How many people have been on that computer since we started? Me, Natalia, some other fella.
Malik, have you ever done the computer?
We had. Yeah, we and what's the other guy that just left? I totally forget his name now. You're gone one episode and you're dead.
Which guy left?
The guy with the hair.
Deli.
Oh yes, that's right, him. Like, I don't even know what he is. Cuban. So we went from a white guy to a Cuban to Angel. What
Deli
are you?
Cuban?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
He's what?
He's
really
Jamaican and Nicaraguan. That is the laziest Jamaican I've ever seen. Those guys are known for having like 8 jobs. That guy can barely do one. No wonder he got fired.
Deli's definitely listening to this. But,
last time I said he had HIV, so
yeah,
it can't be.
Hey, but he's cool with that. But all right, Rob, what else happened? Did you guys saw Barbara Walters?
She passed away.
93 years old. Wow, bro. I'll never forget her, bro. Her interviews, I just respected her because she asked real questions. Like she asked stuff to get not just softball, hey, is everything okay? No, she used to, bro. She interviewed everybody, bro. And one of my favorite, God rest her soul, was the mic drop moment. Did you see the one where she interviewed the Kardashians? They're all sitting on the panel.
Yes.
And she goes, she asked them, well, she doesn't ask them. She goes, well, people, mind you, I made this clip. Rest in peace. And I'll just play the clip when she murders the Kardashians here.
You did the writing?
I did.
That's good, man.
Thank you.
Good job.
You are all often described as famous for being famous. You don't really act. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
And bro, I love it. I love about that.
That's funny.
The original interview, they go, well, I mean, it is talent to just make people stay interested in you. Oh, this is the clip? Oh, play it. This is the original without me adding all of our stuff to it.
Famous for being famous.
Yeah.
You don't really act. You don't
Look
sing.
how weird she looks.
You
They're all
don't dance.
different.
You don't
Who,
have
Chloe?
any,
Yeah, watch.
forgive me, any talent.
But we're still entertaining people.
Watch.
I think it's more of a challenge for you to go on a reality show and get people to fall in love with
And
you for
blow
being
some
you.
guy on a
So
recording,
there is
yeah.
definitely a lot more pressure, I think, to be famous for being ourselves than to
But I
play
don't
a
think
character.
we
Can you pause it? Can you
Disagree.
pause it? I would have respected her way more if she was like this. Do you think it's easy blowing Ray J
Yeah, do you know how big he is?
in hotels and just having porn? My poor mom brokered the sex tape. She sold it, and she
Do you think
had
that's easy to do as a
Do you
mother?
think that's easy, Barbara?
Do you think it's easy for your mother to sit and watch multiple sex tapes and figure out which position you look better in doggy in?
Yeah, like out of 3 sex tapes. Excuse me, that's talent. Did you see the video?
That's so weird that we're like, this is This is kind of the problem with where we are as a nation. Is that think about Britain. the United Kingdom. They have the royal family.
Yes.
They have Prince Charles. They got
They
got the brother that hangs out with Jeffrey Epstein. But they were like, fuck
whatever.
it. But then you look at America, and who is America's first family? It used to be, and I actually liked it, the Obamas. I liked it. Was a nice, symbol of our country.
Yeah.
You know, a man, a woman, their 2 children.
JFK was the last one that you were like, wow.
Yeah, we
family.
don't have, and now our American family, the family that best represents America, is a family in which the mom watched the sex tape and then brokered the deal to make the daughter famous. That's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Bro, 3. No, she watched 3. Ray J exposed them. There was 3 sex tapes. She sat there, watched them all, and she went, her doggy style, her blowjob looked better in this one.
That's facts.
And that's weird. And I'm a guy that accidentally watched my parents' porn tape. We've talked
Remember
about
that?
It was an accident.
Yeah.
I didn't go out and look at it and then go, you know what? Mom looks great when she's doing reverse cowgirl with dad. TMZ would love this still.
Yeah, can you, bro, can you, and again, and this goes out to all the people, all the girls, this drives me bananas. When girls are like, you have to respect that she's almost a billionaire. No, I don't. No, I don't have to respect it. Guess what? I'm sorry. I was raised different. My mother, it's not like she wouldn't, it's not even on the table. Can you imagine your mother, anybody's mother in here, sitting there, watching you bang a guy and going, nah, this one, you don't look sexy enough in this video. Let's sell that one so the world to watch. And the only one good thing that's happening, bro, she's shielding her kids right now. I don't know if you guys saw that interview. She's shielding all of her kids from the media and from stuff like that. You can't shield them forever, bro.
Go ahead.
That internet is right here. It's only a matter of time, because I know one of them, I guess she caught one of them. Kim Kardashian caught one of the kids, and then the ad for the sex tape came up. And she was crying, and it's like, bro, all this shit, all this stuff, the train, everything, the roller coaster, it's gonna drop at some point.
Yeah,
bro.
but I don't think it can for them because they're worth so much money.
But I'm saying, no, I'm not saying the money. I'm saying in here, at the end of the day, in here, when you look, I don't think that they care.
I don't think that exists in them anymore.
No, of course not. But what I'm saying is, I have a glimmer of hope that they're just a piece of their soul would go, fuck all this and all this. And none of them would exist. I mean, the father was the lawyer of OJ that hid shit and was shady as fuck.
Yeah, I believe there were rumors that he was given the golf bag. OJ gave him the golf
documentary.
bag.
Wait, the documentary. No, when OJ came back from that trip,
from Chicago.
He gave him the bag, and this guy got rid of the evidence, 100%. But anyway, it comes down to just unbelievable.
And how weird is it? This is 2007, so DVDs were kind of around, but like, I'm very interested in did they have to get out a VHS player and watch it on VHS? Was the video taped and then made to DVD? Because back then you couldn't record to a DVD. So somebody had to record that sex tape, then transfer it to a DVD, then sit down and go, okay, Chris, we're going to watch this. And she goes, well, I only have one of those dual TV VCRs. I don't have DVD.
My bad.
Now we got to get a Blu-ray or a laser disc.
Yeah.
Just imagine the lengths they went to get that tape to go public.
And then,
but then look at the empire that it built.
Dude, I mean, so you have, if you had a daughter, Rob, you have a daughter?
No.
Okay, if you had a daughter, okay, and I'm going to ask both of you guys. You have a daughter, and she's like, Dad, I slept, and let me finish. I slept with a semi-famous guy, okay? We made a couple sex tapes, okay? You're the father.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin. Yeah,
Okay.
Macaulay Culkin. Hold on. We have 3 sex tapes.
Yeah.
I want to. This is a fact, Mom. Dad. It'll go completely viral, and we're going to make an empire. I have a crystal ball. I see the future. Okay, you're going to become a billionaire at some point. Our family, our dynasty. Do you mind if this thing gets out? And hold on, 2 questions. Do you mind if it gets out? Number 1, and number 2, can you please, Dad, watch them to let me know which angle made me the sex.
I was with you until you said, please, Dad, watch them.
Please, Dad, watch my fucking
if
porn.
If it leaked, I wouldn't have. Would I purposely shop my child's sex tape? No.
To make, hold on, hear me out. You're guaranteed the future's there. You're going to be a billionaire. Do you do it? The fact that you just took a breath.
Because here's why. Because you're like, well, nobody would ever find, like, well, their kids are going to find out. Not my world. You know what happens? I become a billionaire. I buy my own island. I move my family to that island where no other humans are allowed. So there is no cell phone. There is no internet. Nobody ever knows. We're just this rich family that lives on this island with no way to contact anybody. We have our own doctors who live on the island that we pay. I'm a billionaire. I'll go to space. I'll be the first person to move to Mars with my family.
Okay, Rob, here's my thing.
Yes, I would do it.
That's being interesting.
I would do it. I
was just about to say, that was a good, because you're a billionaire. You could feasibly do something like that, but Rob, you're not going to do it, number one. Number two, your Tesla's here. You're not bringing it to an island.
You're right. How would I charge? And
there.
then what happens if the natives on the island call me gay for driving a Tesla? Then I get eaten by cannibals.
There he is. Yeah.
May I, in retrospect of Barbara Walters' career, could we play one other clip since we're doing a...
Can you get a clip over here on YouTube?
In memoriam of Miss Walters, can you look for Norm Macdonald, Hillary Clinton, The View? This is why, to this day, Norm Macdonald is one of my favorite comedians, God rest his soul. He was a brilliant comedian, but he went on The View, and this is 2001. I don't even know if you need to put, Barbara Walters, Norm Macdonald. There we go. He gets on there, and he says, there you go, The View, Bill Clinton, right there. Oh, it's 6 minutes. Where's the clip?
Oh, God
He gets on, and I wish we could play.
What's he say?
He gets on there, and he says, how about that Bill Clinton? They seem to kill a lot of people, don't they? And then she, like, the whole panel on the crew, like, tries to get him to stop. But, yeah, you're not going to be able to find it. It's too long.
Oh, my, he really says that?
And then they just kept going, Norm, you need to be a good boy. You've never seen the Norm Macdonald Bill Clinton kills people clip?
I cannot
wait.
Oh,
it's so good.
I cannot wait.
But God rest your soul, Barbara Walters, and Norm Macdonald.
Moving on, and this just makes me so fucking happy. So CNN, you know what CNN did? Did you see what CNN did during the? So
no.
first of all, just when you go back to that screen, yeah. So just when you think CNN, because bro, they can't mess up anything even more. They messed up the countdown in the central. They literally.
You know whose fault it was? Trump's.
No, yeah, exactly. CNN, and mind you, CNN, the hosts were told you can't drink this New Year's because they've been getting shit-faced. What was that guy's name? Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper. But I'll show that. But bro, instead of bringing in the 2023 with the on-screen footage of the ball and everything, Don Lemon was dancing to Juvenile's "Back That Ass Up." Go to that clip. Show them that clip.
That's why nobody's watching CNN.
CNN has go back to. Let me read the top. It says CNN has redeemed itself by ringing in the new year in New Orleans with "Back That Ass Up" and not acknowledging the stroke of midnight in any way. Show it. Go to the clip. Watch this. Look. Yeah.
Oh, time expired. 0-0.
Look, look at him. Look. He's like, it's New Year's. Look. This is CNN, bro. Look at him. This is, that's my thing. The one thing, you can stop this. Yo, the one thing that CNN had going for it, the only time I watched CNN was New Year's Eve. Because these guys were drunk. They were acting like idiots, and they were having fun, bro. And it was a train wreck every time. Can you go to that with the Andy Cohen? So, bro, this is the clip of they're told not to drink because last year Andy Cohen went off the rails. So he goes off on Bill De Blasio, the mayor of New York, and what's his name? Look at how
Andy Cohen, the guy from Real Housewives of whatever county.
Yep. Dude, so he's talking shit. Watch. Look at how uncomfortable. Go back to the beginning. Look how uncomfortable. Because, Anderson Cooper is just a hatchet, man. He says he's a leftist. Whatever they tell him to say, he's going to say. So he's talking shit. He's talking shit about De Blasio and watch. Play this clip.
As the mayor of New York, the only thing that Democrats and Republicans can agree on is what a horrible mayor he has been.
Look how shit he is.
Wow. So, sayonara, sucker. Wow. 2022. It's a new year.
What time did that say?
Guess what?
What's that?
12:05. All right. Well, technically, he's 5 minutes over his time anyway.
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
look, Anderson Cooper.
Dancing
Look.
as the city comes apart.
Dude, how funny is that?
Look.
Bro, think about it.
Adams
It's
is
New Year.
morning.
The first thing he says is De Blasio.
Yeah.
You're horrible.
But in retrospect, how much better of a job has Eric Adams done in New York City in the past year that he's had?
Dude.
So you can blame de Blasio and say, well, the city's shit. But look, it's continued to be shit after de
Well,
Blasio.
here's my question to you, because I get so upset when I see shit like Chicago, dude, anybody. I mean, mind you, they're all Democrats. From New York to Chicago to all these liberal, left, Democrat-run cities, they're never going to get fixed. Now, question to you, do you think that they're just doomed because that's just how it is? Or do you think a Republican really, and mind you, they keep voting these people in, so I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for any of y'all that keep voting these assholes in, but they're not doing shit.
Yeah, I would like to think that, like, the people in Democratic cities where that crime is through the roof would wake up and then vote differently the next go-round and maybe make a difference. But then you look at the people of Kentucky who have continued to vote for Mitch McConnell year after year, and then Kentucky just continues to get shittier and shittier. It's got the worst reading levels in the entire United States.
Yeah, no, it's
the
horrible.
education's terrible.
Yeah.
And then people are like, you know what? We love living in shit and poverty.
Yeah.
We're going to vote for you again,
yeah.
you weird-looking turtle.
Yeah, I don't get it. How do they keep voting these people? I just don't get it.
I don't know. I really want to know who lives in California and is so thrilled with the way things are going. They go, I'm going to vote for Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, oh my God.
These are the
dude.
people that I go, well, why are you?
Why, and Moldova and religion, like, and they win by landslides. Because people love just misery. They love that shit. They're like, keep us in here. I love it. I love it. It's like the heart of the city. It's like, man, get the hell out of here. You guys.
I'm from Jersey. That's all we do. We love misery. That's the Northeast.
Did you see, Rob? Did you see the Arizona police ticketed somebody with an inflatable Grinch in the passenger seat? It won't come up on Huffington Post.
What did he do? HOV lane violation?
This girl put a Grinch in the passengers, blew up the but it's waving like this, and the cop pulled her over, and it was we can't even get the goddamn clip, dude. God damn.
Well, I got an HOV violation, a ticket for riding in the where you're supposed to have more than one person in the car.
Of course. Oh, that's carpool lane.
I tried to avoid that. So I'm pulling up, and I see the sheriff's deputy.
Yeah.
And it's rush hour traffic. So I'm like, no problem. I'll just merge.
Wait, he's
and
on the right?
He's in the furthest left lane that you can be in, but not in the HOV lane.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm golden. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to merge over. But all of a sudden, it was like the universe was like, no. And every car got bumper to bumper and wouldn't let me merge. And so I'm slowing down, and I'm on 95 where the speed limit's 70.
Yeah.
And I'm like going 35 trying to get over. And the sheriff just sees and just waits. And finally somebody lets me pull over. The sheriff stops, waits for me to pass, turns on his lights, pulls me over, and then starts yelling at me that I could have caused an accident. And I went, well, you just stopped in the middle of the HOV lane, so you could have caused an accident too, buddy.
Yeah, you jerk. This is a video. You can't wait to go. Look, you see the guy in there waving?
But yeah, between the ads, look at all the ads that are on
Christ.
there. How can you read anything on the internet?
I got an ad blocker on mine.
I paid for pornography. Is that something you do?
What?
I know it's a weird transition.
You pay for porn?
I didn't until this weekend.
Wait. You pay for porn?
I don't know why I transitioned that way, but
That's so
it made
random.
me think when you said ad blocker, I was like, it doesn't have ad blockers. Hotwifexxx.com, which I am now subscribed for.
Oh my God.
Vinny, here's the weird part. I wasn't even, I'm not in it. You can get any type of adult material on the internet for pretty much free these days. But I'm on the internet, and an ad popped up, and it's like, the prices for hotwifexxx.com down $5 a month, normally $27 a month. And I went, well, that's a big savings. Yeah. And then I went, I think I'm going to make the purchase. And it wasn't even like I was into it. I was like, oh, that's a great deal. I bought porn for the deal. Because I went, I am saving $22 a month. But now, you know what's cool about pornography these days? It doesn't come in on your credit card receipt as HotWifeXXX. It comes in as TrustCharge.com. So when my wife looks at the credit card bill, there's going to be a $60 payment for a pornography website. Funny. But they got my back. Thanks, HotWifeXXX.com.
Thanks, buddy. All right, we're going to move on. Did you see, what they called it? Wait, what was the police? You saw the Dana White. Did you see what Dana White?
Yeah, but I think you need content. I'm not saying it looks bad for both parts.
No, 100%. But so Dana White for New Year's is in a club. Dude, he's in a club in Mexico. And mind you, somebody's recording at the perfect, opportune time. And from what I saw, his wife hits him in the face. And, bro, he doesn't hesitate. He hits her
Dude, he smacked her hard twice, I think.
Like a couple of times, bro.
And that, like, you watch and you go, oh, that guy's been around MMA for a while. Because, like, and this is terrible, but he had the right form to strike somebody. Like, when you watch that slap, you're like,
oh, no,
damn, he knows what he's doing.
He hit her bro,
but he shouldn't. Do you think that if
say again?
If a woman hits you, do you have the right to then strike them back?
That is a very, very, very thin line because, bro, think about it. In the heat of the moment, you're drinking. I mean, mind you, it's his wife for 10 years. Could you make the screen, like the screen smaller?
It's on ad. That's it.
It's what?
It's just on ad. That's it. I'm waiting for it to.
Oh, no, I'm saying the writing on the bottom. I can't even read it behind the thing. All right, so he had a brief altercation on New Year's Eve party. They're partying in VIP section in El Squid Row. That's hilarious. Incident published by TMZ shows the White House.
Where did you beat your wife? El Squid Row.
He slaps her in the face and then she retaliates, and they were quickly separated. Now, can you show? Is there a video of him? A video of him hitting her? I think I sent you the clip.
It's not a good look for either one of them. First of all, you're worth. How much money is that guy worth? Why are you even out at El Squigo del Gallo comedy club?
This is the clip right here. Play this clip.
Chloe knew you were using.
Oh, perfect.
We have to see an ad of
champion and reality superstar.
Oh, we muted it because copyright. Good call, Malik. Look at that. He gave me the thumbs up.
Oh, there it is. All right, so look at him. That's him.
Oh, they're dancing. Oh,
look, she looks like
she's
upset. And then watch this. Bow. Look. He hit her. And then look.
Yeah, he's wrong on that one.
But don't think about it. You can't.
He was wrong. That wasn't like she was continuing the attack. She slapped him and then pulled back, and then he retaliated. I'm talking about, like, I'm not saying it's okay to hit a woman. I don't think it is. But if a woman is attacking you, I think that you do have the right to defend yourself. Does that mean that you need to punch him in the face? No. But look, I'm a small, scrawny guy. There's some big women in our office. Janita, the front desk receptionist, scares the shit out of me. If that woman starts slapping me, I don't know if I would have any other defense but to punch back. But that looks like she slapped, pulled back, and then he went and furthered it. So for me, I'm like, man, that's a tough situation.
But think about it. Like I said, you're chilling, you're in a bar, dude, this is your wife. This isn't a random person slapping you, female, whatever, bro. Sometimes I'm like a rattlesnake. I'm hitting right the hell back. Seriously.
Okay, go ahead. I'll tell you a story after you tell me
this is your wife for 10 years.
Uh-huh.
You're in public, bro. That comes down to just your animalistic, just male. Like you gotta like come up, bro. You can't. Well, mind you, she's 100% in the wrong. That's abuse. And then I thought about it. They're in the United States, it'd be domestic abuse. Because it happened in Mexico, is it foreign abuse? Can you get in trouble? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I would not want to end up locked up in a Mexican jail if I'm Dana White.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is the
dude.
So this is funny that you mentioned you're like a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
I have a friend, and we were celebrating. It must have been New Year's Eve, 2006 or 2007. We were at a place called Laguna Beach Bar and Grill in Brigantine, New Jersey. Okay. It's a small beach bar. It's right on the water. Growing up, that's where the hangout was. So we're all hanging out. It's New Year's Eve. I lived in a very small town outside of Atlantic City, so we'd get a lot of people that came to gamble, and then they'd come over the bridge and stay at the hotels and stay. So we'd get a lot of drunk people that are drinking all night in AC. Then they come back over, they've lost their money, they're in a bad mood, and now they're going to come have a nightcap before they walk up to the hotel and go to sleep. So it's New Year's Eve, we're hanging out, we're drinking. There's a group of New Yorkers that comes in, and they're minding their own business. There's a drunk guy at the bar who he's like the town drunkard, but he's fine, he's harmless. He walks out, he starts dancing by himself, and he's dancing, and he gets closer and closer to this group from New York. And we're like, hey, you want to stay away from the Mikey. Mikey keeps dancing. And then eventually Mikey bumps into one of the guys from New York, and he's just doing this, nothing crazy. Mikey then gets pushed from the guy from New York, and now Mikey's like 75. He's like this old school surfer that's old, but he's just a drunkard. So Mikey's like, what the fuck, man? And then the guys from New York go and attack him. So now the bar staff pushes everybody outside. They're like, get out.
get
This is a
out,
small bar,
Yeah.
smaller than this stage.
Yeah.
They push us all outside. The guys from New York have a girl with them. My friends and I are all in between the fight. We're trying to separate because we don't want to see Mikey get punched.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, my buddy Steve gets punched in the back of the head.
Oh, I hate
right?
those.
Steve turns around and is not looking, and he just throws a haymaker. Well, he throws a haymaker with the person that threw the punch at him, but the person that threw the punch at him was one of the dudes from New York's girlfriend.
Oh, my
so
God.
he knocks this chick out.
Oh, God.
She drops, and everybody looks and they're like, Steve, what the fuck? You just hit a girl.
Yeah.
And Steve's like, I'm sorry, I just reacted. And everybody's like stopped, and we don't know what to do. And all of a sudden we hear sirens. So we're like, fuck, somebody call the cops. So the cops pull up. The guys from New York are all drunk. They jump in their car and take off. Well, the cops pull up and they're like, what happened? And we're like, well, they punched Mikey. The cops know Mikey.
Yeah.
The cops like, yeah, whatever. And then we're like, yeah, but Steve like punched a girl. Are there problems? And the cops went, were they drinking? And we went, yeah. And the cops went, we got it. And they went and they busted him for DUI. So,
What?
but it's that rattlesnake reaction of I get hit and then you don't even think.
You don't.
And look what happened. He turned around and smacked. That is not the same as what we
Yeah,
watched
no,
with
not
Dana
at
White.
all.
Dana White's was there. Can you pull that clip up one more time? Because you can actually count. There's got to be a second or two before he slaps back. So for me, it seems like that is a guy that has no problem doing that, whereas I would have a problem. I would hesitate. I'd like to think that you would hesitate too.
Let me explain something too. If I was with a girl, if I was married, or there's no, bro. You have to really. And bro, you're Dana White. I mean, he obviously doesn't think that somebody's recording it. But number one, number two, you're out in public. There's cameras.
Have you ever gotten so, like, not that you wanted to hit a girl or that you did, but have you ever gotten, like, to that level with a woman where she would, like, you were worried she was going to hit you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
100%. Oh, I've had a girl swing at me where
Can you rewind it real quick?
Oh, this is it.
Oh, here it is. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Hit
Boom.
one. He at least had a second there. For me, that seems like, and did he slap her again?
Hold on. No, go back.
Oh, man, that's a bad look,
this is
Dana
what I'm
White.
seeing.
I like you, buddy.
No, this is what I'm saying. Watch it. Slap. He hits, and then look. He hits again, and now she's coming back. She's swinging. She grabbed his shirt.
That's a bad look, pal.
How about this? That's your wife? What are you guys doing? That's not it. They have kids, though. And is that. Listen,
Which is even worse, because now the kids might be like, they're looking for Mr. Beast videos, and somehow they Googled it wrong, and they end up on this video. Now they're watching us talk about their parents hitting one another. That's why it sucks. You're right. You know what? Now, this is going to sound weird, but it's going to come full circle. After watching this, I would not broker my own daughter's sex tape. Because now I see, guess what? The kids are going to see that, and they're going to be like, fuck, Dad, why are you hitting Mom?
Yeah.
So the internet, you're right. It lives on forever. Dana White could buy his own island and move them all there. They're still going to find out.
You see that? And now, like you said, bro, that lives. That's crazy. That lives forever. Back in the day, if anything happened, it was a story. It was just, hey, did you hear?
Yes.
Like, did you hear about this guy? You're like, that's how all the Wild Wild West, from, who was the guy from the Tombstone? Wilder,
Billy West.
Ben,
No,
all
that's not
those
the right
stories,
guy.
all those incidents, all of history, everything's history. That's when they say, man, it's ancient history. Like, we forgot about it. There's no ancient history when it comes to
When
the
I was a
internet.
kid, you could move to another town and everything would get forgotten. Like it was like hitting reset on your N64.
Yeah.
You could move to a new town and nobody knew who you were. Nobody knew any of the things that happened in that old town. There wasn't an internet or a Facebook or a MySpace where people could go back and find you and find all of your information. These days and age, the internet lives on forever, even if you have a remote island.
Yeah,
So
dude. Yeah.
Don't broker your daughter's sex tapes.
They're coming. They're coming for you. It's true. What else from Dana? Megan Fox posted.
I love
First of all,
her.
like she is and always been she's been my
What's that
crush.
headline? She's looking for a girlfriend.
So
she has one. It's Machine
something-
Gun Kelly.
Megan Fox posted on Instagram that she's looking for a girlfriend. Her boyfriend, Machine Gun Kelly, was like, man, that registry is going to be... Because, bro, first of all, what a lucky dude. You're one of the hottest girls on the planet. Is like, you know what? I'm going to bring a girl into this relationship.
Well, so I met Machine Gun Kelly a few times. He lived in Cleveland, grew up in Cleveland. I worked in radio in Cleveland back in the mid-2000s. And he had just come out with his first mixtape, and it was huge.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, this kid's going to be the next Eminem. So we brought him in, and he was like the sweetest kid. He had a little daughter. She was super nice. He couldn't have been more than 19, 20 years old at the time. His daughter was only a year or two old.
Yeah.
And then I fast forward 5-10 years, and the guy's drinking this chick's blood on the red carpet.
Yeah,
I'm like, what happened? That kid was coming in asking for radio station T-shirts, and now he's drinking the hottest girl in the world's blood. Would you drink her blood? If Megyn Kelly or Megan Fox was like, come drink my blood.
Megyn Kelly, I'm like, Machine Fox? I don't know if we got.
Would you drink Megan Fox's blood in a vial?
Okay, hold on.
A vial. Of this much.
Of course, Rob.
Me too. I would snort it.
Rob.
I'd be like, yeah, give it to me.
If she said, of course I would.
He is the luckiest guy in the world.
So he responds, but yo, can you scroll down? I want to show you something. Look at his outfit.
Oh, no, and you know who she used to date? Brian Austin Green, the dude from 90210, DJ Silver.
How? How is that?
Because you know what? He must have just waited, and when they got off the bus in Hollywood, they're like, oh, I'm going to be a starlet. He's like, I'm picking you.
Yeah.
You're the hottest one of the bunch. Come live with me in Beverly
100%.
Hills.
Could you scroll down?
Oh,
scroll down a little bit.
She's wearing a Dennis Rodman hat, and she looks
no,
hot.
Hold on. Before we look at, she's
Look
looking
at
for
her.
a girlfriend. No, she's looking for a girlfriend. Look at how her boyfriend dresses. Can you go down?
Yeah, it's probably a muumuu. Yep, weird hair, long nails.
Look at this shirt. Keep
Dude,
going.
That's the look. Chicks dig that.
What are you talking? Keep going.
Chicks love that.
What? He's wearing a pearl necklace. What? Stop.
And a white studded belt.
What is
Good
he
for you,
doing?
MGK.
Bro, what? Bro, because I was looking at this in the office, and Eric was like, what is happening, bro?
But that's the look. Look at what Kim Kardashian was into. And Pete Davidson's a very, very funny comedian, but self-admittedly, he'd even say that he's not Brad Pitt. It's like that weird, disheveled.
But he wasn't. No, but he was Machine Gun Kelly. He was thugged out. Now he looks more girly than she does.
I know, and that's the guy that used to talk shit about Eminem.
Yeah.
He had diss tracks.
Oh
if
my
I'm
God.
Eminem, I go, dude, come on, who's got the last laugh
Eminem
here?
is writing just the murder verse right now. He's just like, okay, bro, what?
I don't know, man,
it.
but that's the look. People
Well, what look? I don't understand. What are you going for? I don't get it.
hip.
Did you saw? Look. Okay, hold on. Well, go to the top of this Vogue. Go to the top.
I know you're hating. That outfit looks
Wait,
fucking
look.
cool,
He goes,
man.
if loving Machine Gun Kelly style is wrong,
I don't want to be
wanna
wrong. I'm with you.
Yeah,
Look at that.
so wait, stop, go down. Him, yeah, keep going down.
Look at what they put on the side,
that's
too.
so
Elton
funny.
John.
Look
in
at his
comparison.
boots. Go to his boots. Keep going down. What are those?
Oh, okay, but everybody wore Yeezys, and they're like, these are the coolest fucking shoes ever.
Keep going down.
Those things look like garbage.
Bro, what is going? Keep going down. Is there another picture of him?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that was. Oh, yeah, forget it, bro.
But point has been. Oh, here we go. Here's
yeah,
another
that's
one.
the outfit, bro.
Oh, he's dressed like Barbie and Ken
Bro,
in
wait,
one.
is that tattoo on his stomach of a brick with the Antichrist? What is that? What's the A?
Oh
Is
yeah,
it
Antichrist.
Yeah.
Okay, he's drinking her.
Or
Bro, yo,
anarchy,
hold on,
anarchy.
anarchy. What happened?
Wow, man, look at
anarchy. I love Jorge.
Dude, he's wearing a crop
Can
top.
you scroll down just a little bit?
And he's pulling it off.
Look how gorgeous she is. Go
and they
back
say
up.
don't wear white after Labor Day.
No,
he
Let
can.
me explain this up to you. She is okay, Rob.
Yeah.
2 vials of blood.
Yeah,
I would drink 2 vials.
I would drink his, and his is questionably tainted
Oh
with
my
some stuff
God.
now.
She's
by looking at these photos.
She's ridiculous.
And he's got the chain wallet. You ever have a chain wallet?
I did.
Me
but
too.
Not that, but
But you have a chain wallet, and then my wallet was Velcro.
yeah,
so
but
it loses the whole
but I
badass
was
look.
working somewhere where I didn't want people to grab my shit, so it wasn't for being stylish.
Oh, mine,
Because
yeah.
somebody tried to steal my wallet once. But is Alexa story on there? Did you hear about Alexa?
No, but my wife keeps using it, and I don't like it.
Oh no, dude.
Like now the baby talks to Alexa,
Oh, no, yo,
and I'm like,
so-
you're teaching
dude,
him the wrong
I can't read it
things,
because the screen is in my. I can't. Oh, Rob, can you read?
Yes.
Keep going. No, keep going down. Keep going down.
The creepy reason why you don't want to put Alexa in your bedroom. You got it?
No, keep going down. Keep going. Go,
Many of us have Amazon Echo devices in our
Yeah,
homes.
keep going. Is it broken?
No.
Oh no, keep going. Yeah, what? Keep going. Right here. Read that, Rob.
All right. The Alexa device is handy for a variety of things. It can do anything from playing your favorite music to answering questions you don't feel like searching for yourself. However, because the device is designed to take commands from the sound of your voice, it is naturally intended always to be listening and therefore can record your conversations without consent. You hear that, Caitlin Cook?
Yeah. Now watch this. Scroll down. Watch this.
I shouldn't have said her last name.
Wait, hold on. Conversation. Keep going. Why not in your bedroom? She goes, keep going. I go, because there was one. Keep going down. Keep going. Go. Stop right there. Who hears my conversations that Alexa is recording? As unsettling as it may seem, the staff at Amazon Likely hear some of the private conversations you hear near your Alexa device. Amazon confirmed that this is true. However, it ensures, this is all BS, it ensures customers that the staff only listens to the conversations for research purposes to improve the device's understandings of human speech for future updates. Mind you, they're openly admitting to listening to you all the time, even when you're in your bed, right? And that every member of the Alexa staff at Amazon reviews up to 1,000 audio clips a day.
See, here's the problem.
They're hearing everything listen to me. That's the beauty of what this technology, bro, just like with Mark Zuckerberg, when you make the surveillance cool. Facebook, because, bro, back in the day, they're making the surveillance a hip thing. Back in the day, I remember, like, during Obama, where people were like, they're spying, and Snowden came out, and people were like, what? They listen, they know where I'm going, they know who I'm with. Facebook comes out, it's cool. Now, my sister, all these people, dude, they don't need to track you. There's people that escape jail or they're on the run. They go on Facebook. They update their location. Where am I? I'm over here. I'm out of jail. No, I'm not trying to be funny. It's the same thing with this. This is, I mean, it makes your life easier. Like, Alexa, turn this on. Alexa, do this. Alexa, do that. They're listening to every single thing that you do, bro.
Yeah,
everything.
You're sacrificing your privacy for ease of use. Because, hey, now Facebook will just recommend things that I'm already searching for. I don't even have to think. I just click, and now it's going to be sent to me by Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't like this because my wife does this. She'll ask the Alexa things, and I'm like, I don't want that. My wife bought the Ring doorbell. And it makes me feel like I'm constant. Like, now I know. Like, not that I'm up to weird shit, but I like to come and go as it please. I tell her. I'm like, I don't leave it. But now it's like, now she can watch. Now she gets an alert. So if she's out of town and I'm out hanging out at open mic and I'm drinking late, and then normally I could go, no, I was home by midnight. Now she's like, well, the Ring doorbell didn't get you coming in until 2:15 a.m.
Yeah, I see. My brother has that at the house too because he has kids and stuff. But, dude, I don't know. I love privacy is the last thing that you like, bro, as a person, just to be able to do whatever you want and just leave me alone. I don't want like bing bong and they just see you like, oh, and then the worst is you come to somebody's door and they're like, yeah, I see you. What are you doing? I'm like, open the door. I'm at my brother's house. I'm like, open the door. I'm here. Oh man. So wait, do you have Alexa? Is it in the bedroom?
No, it's in the kitchen, but the baby also talks to it. So now my wife has conditioned our 3-year-old to now talk to a robot that gives him his every need. And I'm like, no.
Yeah,
no more.
Way, dude.
Stop.
Yeah. Speaking of robots, did you see China, bro? And I've said this many a time. The AI movement is getting nuts. The China's robotic dog fleet. We're about to show a video of hundreds of unitary. Well, can you go back? What was it?
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Hundreds of unitaries, $2,700 for one of these robots. Go on robot dogs, simultaneously making the same movements while they're observing and testing it. Bro, click on the.
Wait, so I could buy one of these for $2,700?
I think they're testing their movements, but dude, not the Black Mirror one. Where's the actual video of it? Fleet.
I don't like any of those.
Yeah, right there, at the bottom, underneath it. Right there, yeah.
I don't like any of those weird robots that they show.
Bro, AI scares the living daylights out of me, bro.
Maybe it's because I grew up watching Terminator, and it's not true, but
keep going.
It feels like Skynet is upon us.
Stop right there, bro. This footage shows all these robots doing their tests. Scroll down a little bit. It can reach 17 kilometers with adaptive joints and intelligent side file system. This is a mass testing event in Unitary 5G. Scroll down so we can watch the video.
Oh.
Look at this, bro.
But isn't it weird? Like last week or 2 weeks ago, you showed me baby pods.
Yeah.
And it looked very similar to that, like this robotic technology that we're embracing as a society.
Dude, what? Bro.
Wow, this one won't shit on my carpet.
That is nuts.
That's hilarious.
iRobot right there.
Bro, this is iRobot, and mind you, this is just the beginning, bro. And who's to say this thing can't have weapons on it or shit on it? And bro, and people are scared because it reminds them of, bro, just like in House of Cards, bro. I watch House of Cards all the way through when I'm just cleaning or doing dishes and shit. I love the acting. It's amazing. Kevin Spacey. Bro, I realized something too. The better you are, the more talented you are, the more shit you can get away with. He just got another 17 charges for sexual. Yeah, well, Kevin Spacey will never go to jail. He's in court and he's always like this. He's waving at people in court. But yo,
I know.
Like, if you want, listen, for all the people out there that aren't into politics, if you want to see what's happening, everything in our society and how the government works, watch the House of Cards.
Yeah, there's some really good scenes where you're like, you can see how, not that it's but I get what you're saying. It's a good way of looking at how they could orchestrate certain
100%.
nefarious activities, if you will.
It's jaw dropping and eye opening how good. Like I'm like, oh my god, they could really do it, and it's insane, bro. It's actually really scary, to be honest with you. But I think we're gonna be leaving soon. But yo, I saw there was a French reporter. You have that one on there, Angel, the French reporter, the Ukraine reporter.
Oh.
Go up. So Rob, there's a French reporter in Ukraine, and mind you, there's a war going on. Yeah, pause this. Pause this. Go back, make it full screen. So this is a French reporter. Rob, mind you, he's a French reporter. He's in Ukraine. And put the volume up. He's reporting war, which I don't understand. Bro, we get it. It's the same thing when sharks attack. No, they don't. You're an idiot. The shark didn't go to your house. You're getting it. You're getting. You know what I mean? When people say that.
Well, I was surfing this weekend. In my head, I kept hearing, if you get attacked by a shark, it's your fault. And it was you. Just over and out in the water by myself going, I'm going to get attacked by a shark. And it's going to be Vinny's fault.
Yeah, because, bro, it's not a shark attack. They didn't come. They didn't like carjack you. And
sharking. That's what they're doing.
A shark lives there. You're messing with him. This dude, and it's very short. So apparently there's a news thing that's kind of like a live audience type of a news show, and this guy's reporting live in Ukraine. Bro, look at how close this guy was to becoming non-existent. Watch this.
Paul,
Dude, Rob. Oh, bro, I could look.
Let's go to the studio audience for their reaction.
Go back and let this all play
Joel
out.
just got exploded.
Before you play,
Paul.
Okay, go on.
Paul,
Jesus.
Watch this.
Paul,
Bro, dude.
What do you think that guy makes a year?
Listen.
That's how they did it.
No, yeah, let it play.
Donc j'avais pas vu l'image.
Paul is the missile on the, bro, let me explain something to you. I don't feel bad when things like that happen to people. Like, he's not dead, he's alive. What? You're in a war zone reporting. Get off the street.
I mean, even though, like, I'm not the manliest of men, but you would have heard a noise out of me when that explosion goes off. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! Like, that's what you hear. And then they shoot back to the studio audience. All right.
But that guy's French. He's probably on the floor shaking, going, I need a cigarette.
Yeah, they're used to have French.
Oh, my God, dude. But I don't know why. Before we came in there, I saw that. I'm like, bro, like, it's the same thing like with the weathermen. When the weather's just, like, horrible, and it's like, bro, I believe them. Let them go inside, bro.
Yeah, I know. There's rapid flooding and 100-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah.
And now to Jim Cantor, who is in waist-deep water with power lines falling around him. Jim, tell us what's going on. It sucks out here. Like that. Why do you need him out there?
Yeah. Put a camera on one of those robots, the dog robots. Put him out there. How's it going? And he's like, rough. Like, ugh, God. Bro, that really scares me, because there was an episode on Black Mirror where somebody opens up a package, and that dog, it opens up the top compartment, and a little thing goes up and goes, ding, and it just explodes as shrapnel. And dude, I'm telling you guys right now, but Rob, we might not be around when it gets really serious, because now they're in the testing phase. Like, dude, I'm telling you right now.
You say that now, but
BioLink is on, what's it called? The Neuralink, very close. They're doing human trials. Can you imagine that? They actually have people that are signing up to get microchips sewn in their brain, because people are like, it's going to fix my anxiety.
People are giving up the privacy for ease of convenience. That's a society.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm not being over. I would rather be dead before all this happens. I'm happy with my soul and leaving and Earth and God. I don't want to be plugged into some machine. I don't want to do vanilla sky shit. I just want to. When it's your time, bro, it's your time.
You ever see This Is the End with Seth Rogen? There's him. At the end, they get sucked up into heaven. That's what I hope heaven's like. Or similar to like Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore dreams of heaven, and it's like a midget riding on a tricycle and his nana. That's what I want heaven.
So,
that's my heaven.
Yeah, and I know. We're not. I think we're gonna end it, because we're half an hour past.
Oh, we're gonna get. They hit us when we go long.
Yeah, but yeah. Rob,
you weren't funny enough, and you went too long. Oh, look at that.
I know you like when I do that.
Me
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So everybody that's
that was empty, by the way.
Yeah, that's here with us. 2023, Rob. I think it's gonna be ridiculous. Mario. Actually, today we had like a office. What would you?
A huddle up.
A huddle up. And Mario, bro, I don't know what happened with this guy. I know he was in Arizona with Barbie, and bro, he just came and he looked like he was energized. And I know we were talking about earlier about picking a day, but I don't know what happened on this guy's trip, bro. Like it's rare where somebody's talking and I'm like, oh shit, like okay, like I feel it, and like I had a fire, but this guy put gasoline on it.
Yeah.
So very good. I mean, I'm excited for this year. Just like every year, I'm excited. But we're gonna do a bunch of new things. We're gonna revamp a bunch of stuff. We're gonna have some wild guests. I'm gonna have games, bro. We have a lot of stuff that's gonna be happening in 2003, and I'm appreciative, and I thank all you guys for supporting me, for supporting the channel, for supporting Valuetainment. And yeah, the future looks bright, and I really, really hope you guys are there with us. And it's gonna get crazy, and I'm happy because right now we're in the what's it when the airplane is just taxiing?
Yeah.
We're about to take off.
Nice. See
We're
what you
about to
did
take
there.
off, Rob.
Rest in peace, Deli.
Yeah. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in next week. I think we're back on Tuesday. I love you guys. Peace and love. Out.